Hey, all right, boys, back at it for another video. So I just recently got the new scroll saw, the Porter cable here. I've been doing some different little projects, kind of get started on it. Did a couple little things just to kind of get the flow with it. Cut out this picture of Mr. T because everybody needs a picture of Mr. T in their life, I think. Also want to make a couple of signs for my nieces for their birthday, so I've been cutting out names. I was working on this one earlier. As you can see, circles are not my forte, are rough. Probably gonna have to recut those, but I thought maybe I could save it if I could sand in there well enough. Probably not, they're real bad. Good Lord, those are bad. Which leads us to the video, which is a review of a new tool I just got. So I got the Dremel 4000 little starter pack here. Big thing is it comes with the different attachments. I really wanted the flex hose, so I can do some different things with it. These little things are, this one's just like a debris protector, which is kind of useless. Who cares? Wear safety glasses. This one is like an angle thing for grinding against, to keep things 90 degrees or 45. This is like a little router plate. And then this one I think is like a tool sharpener, which I guess could be cool, but to be honest with you, they're kind of useless. I would mainly just wanted it for the flex shaft. It did come with a bunch of different accessories as well, which is cool. I have some other ones kicking around here from my cheap Harbor Freight one I had back in the day. It does also come with the blue case. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm a whore for certain things, and this color blue, I don't know if you can tell by, you know, the fact that I paint everything blue. My table saw has blue X. It's on one of my favorite companies is Cobalt, and I literally just buy things because they're blue. As you can, again, Empire Tools, Cobalt. Probably not the best reason to buy your tools based on a color scheme, but I don't know. I'm an 8-year-old boy at heart on the inside. This was an interesting buy, though, to be honest with you, because I got it from Menards, and I don't know if you guys have a Menards where you're at, and different parts of the country don't have them. But Menards has a brand that's their house brand called Master Force. It's kind of like Ryobi for Home Depot and Cobalt for Lowe's. But Master Force had a set, a Dremel just like this, 1.6 amps, same RPM range, came with a flex shaft, came with accessories, didn't come with all the 5 things down here, but those are, again, kind of useless, I think. Well, at least for me, I'm sure someone uses them, I probably won't. And the crazy part is it was like a clone of this Dremel, because Menards had like them out on display where you could like touch them, look at them. They looked identical, down to the overmold, down to the ports for everything. I mean, the only difference I saw like in how they looked was this is made in Mexico. The Master Force version is made in China. This has Torx bits on it, and the Master Force had Phillip head screws holding it all together, like in terms of like the fasteners that hold it together. And I know Dremel's made by Bosch, which is, in my opinion, a good company. I have a positive feeling for them. I couldn't find out who made Mastercraft, but it looks like a knockoff completely of this tool. So, I mean, it would have saved me 40 bucks, but in the past I have been cheap on things and got burnt. So, trying to not be a cheapskate just for the sake of being a cheapskate. So I went with the Dremel, the name brand. Hopefully it doesn't, doesn't bite me in the ass. So yeah, let's unbox it. I'm gonna switch to tripod so you guys can see me unbox it, and we'll check it out. All right, so let's get into this thing. See what she comes with. Again, it came with the carrying case. Sucker because it's blue. I also hate taking my time to get into things because, again, I'm a child on Christmas, and this is how I act. Alright. Don't need that. Case is kind of soft but like hard, so it's got the Dremel logo embossed on it, which is pretty cool. Nothing like to go, so let's take a peek inside. All right, wow, the case is actually really nice. Huh, that's surprising. Wouldn't have thought that normally. So it's, you got the tool itself here. Not much really to say about it. It's a Dremel. You've seen one, you've seen 1,000. It's the Dremel 4000 is the model, by the way. It does go all the way up to 35,000 RPMs. Nice overmolding on it. It does have replaceable brushes, which is cool. So that should help prolong the longevity of it. It came with a little starter kit. You got all the different little Dremel bits that they come with: cutting discs, buffing wheels, sanding pads. This is kind of like a foam with fabric. It's actually, like I said, it's pretty nice actually. Huh. I was expecting it to be cheaper, like a lot of the blow molding cases you get. The instructions come sealed in plastic. That's different. Who cares? Product registration, again, something I'll never do. Yeah, the accessories have their own little, it's actually really nice, the case. That's nicer than I thought it would be. So here's the little kind of router plate one that you can put on and cut like that. Again, not something I see myself doing. This one is a tool sharpener. So I think you put the little bit in there and then you can stick knives in. I don't know, I might try sharpening a knife or two. I'm pretty horrible when it comes to sharpening knives, like really, really bad. I don't know why that is. So if that makes it easier, that'd be cool. This is a debris shield for, again, not something I would use. Although the cutout kind of looks like a toilet. That's a random fact for you. This one here is so that you can use it as a guide and buff something at a 90-degree angle or a 45-degree angle, which is what this cut is, to sand it. Again, don't know how much use I'll get out of that. This is the real reason I bought it, because it came with the flex shaft. Which again, if you're watching a Dremel video, I'm sure most of you know what this is. It goes on the tip of the Dremel, and then you can use this with the bits. Gives you a lot more fine motor skills. So if you can do something like cut the stars on all those American flags, the wooden American flags that everyone has all over Instagram, everything. I want to try to make one of those here, so that'll come in handy for that. Again, for something like buffing the inside parts of like delicate scroll saw work. Again, if you try to get in and do some light sanding on Mr. T, for instance, being able to have the fine motor skills of that as opposed to holding this big old honking thing, it's going to be nice. This is not huge, but again, when compared to the, you know, the ability to hold this and do much finer, slower detail work, that was the big selling point for me, was that it came with the flex shaft. So yeah, I'm sure I'll have more to say about it once I actually use it to do some sanding after I finish these cuts here. But yeah, I'm excited. I've always wanted a Dremel. Never really had a reason to buy one. I did get this kit. This kit was on sale for 99 bucks for everything. They had one other kit there that was 80 bucks. Didn't come with the flex shaft. Everything else was the same. It had a different case, had a blow mold case, not this like flat fabric one. Didn't come with the flex shaft, and it came with a circle cutting jig for the Dremel and also a straight edge cut, which is kind of cool. But you can buy that. They had that for at the store as like its own accessory. It was 10 bucks. The flex shaft was like 26. So I figured pay 10 bucks more, get the kit that comes with the flex shaft, not the circle cutting jig. If I really wanted the circle cutting jig later on, I could pay 10 bucks for it and still would be a better deal. They did have one with the Dremel 4300, which is like the upgraded version of this. I think it's like 1.8 amps or 2.0 amps instead of this is 1.6, so it have a little bit more oomph in it. Had a little light, I believe, as well on the end of it. Came with essentially the same accessories, but again, I was already 99 bucks. I still didn't even really want to pay that. I did have a Menards rebate for like $7 that I got from their mail-in rebates. This was actually, they were doing the 11% rebate on this as well. So I have another $11 rebate that I can send in for this, which is just a pain in the ass. Anyone who's got a Menards or knows Menards, their rebates, you have to physically mail them in, and then they send you a check. You can only use it at Menards. Obviously, it's not like other rebates where they send you a prepaid card or something like that that you can use anywhere. I mean, I go to Menards enough that it's not that big a deal. But I also had something to return for like $26. So I think after returning that, using my rebate I had, I only paid like $70 for this. So I'm happy with that. So we'll see how it performs. You know, I doubt that I'm gonna have any issues with it. Dremel, again, is the name brand, made by Bosch. Maybe I'm buying into the hype of the name, and I should have just got the Masterforce one for $59. After returning the thing, and I probably would have only paid like $30 for it. So I don't know. I don't know if I was seduced by the name brand and the bright blue case, which is a strong possibility. Maybe I made a Snap-on purchase where I just bought it because I liked it. But I don't know. We'll see. Be happy with it. As long as it just does what I want. Sands. No, I'm not really asking it to do any much. Just a Dremel, man. Nothing too impressive, but it's a new tool. I love getting new tools. Makes you feel like a little kid. So appreciate you watching. To my mom, that's the only person watching this. You know, like and subscribe. Love you. Bye.